Hello, my name is Canan Erek. I'm a freelance choreographer and festival creator based in Berlin. I have an international dance festival called PURPLE, which happens in Berlin every year. This is for young audience. And another one which is also created by me, it is Tanz Heilbronn. It's in the South Germany, hosted by the City Theater Heilbronn, which takes also every year in May.
What encouraged you to come to Polish Dance Platform?
Curiosity and the invitation. I was asked already last November, which was a nice surprise to be asked if I want to join, and I said yes. So here I am.
Curiosity. So, how do you perceive the Polish Dance Platform so far? Maybe in comparison to other networking events or other events like this?
We're in the middle of it. That's why it's hard to kind of give a whole evaluation. But I feel the energy, the positive energy and excitement really, as it was a longer break, I think, in between. Very well organized everything, very nice, friendly people. Also very good translation, I need to say, if I compare it to other platforms where you come and you don't speak the language and there's some headphones for English. It's not every time the case, but this one, really good. Then you feel really welcome as an international. I mean, of course, not everybody needs to speak English, but kind of English is the common language, more or less. These are the points which came up to my mind as a in comparison to others.
Okay. What are the performances that for now struck your interest?
That's also difficult because the curiosity is still there and kind of expectations to see something. I saw also 2 performances yesterday for young audience, which were really nice. They were more for family audience. So I speak to them also. I will definitely network the thing which I saw to other colleagues, because in my case, or in the case of PURPLE, we have more school classes who are visiting the festival rather than families. That's why it's like 6+, and those works were more for the very young ones.
Yes. So this is kind of a trend in Polish dance theater for younger audiences, that it is for the family, it's for the parents and the child. So are there other trends that you see in Polish so far in Poland, in dance theater and dance generally?
Well, to be honest, I was in Warsaw before the pandemic, like 2 days. I remember watching something, it's a long time ago, and then I didn't had any follow-up in between. That's why I think I cannot say about the Polish dance scene anything yet.
Okay. So just the curiosity is still up
Still there, yeah.
Okay. What do you think dance currently should target? Let's use this word. What direction do you think dance theater should go into in the world? I'm not living Poland right now.
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, as I am interested in topics which concerns the society in social and political ways, I believe in the power of dance, or body, let's say, who can transform and translate things in another way. Me personally, also as an artist, I'm more into contemporary issues, which deals with people as such, human being. Okay. It's a broad answer, I know, but I'm not so much into aesthetics or looking for something innovative, because I don't believe that there is a moment which hadn't been done yet. I think any kind of moments with a so-called norm body had been there. And also the inclusion of the other bodies on stage is an important topic, I guess.
It's a very modern also topic. It's a kind of new and progressive, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not modern because all these bodies have been
of course.
there, but to to turn your head to the other side and see that they are there and they have also something to say and to share with us and to provide the opportunity. I think it is time for that.
As a organizer of different festivals and as a creator yourself, how do you encourage other people to take on these important topics?
Other people, you mean any
Other
kind
creators,
of leaders?
right? That you work in and that you collaborate with.
Other artists. Well, it's I mean, when I curate a festival, of course I invite works which are already done. So it's not a participation in the creation process. Therefore, I see my mission more in towards audience development, maybe to offer the audience another dialogue, not only seeing something and then saying I like it, I didn't like it, and go home, but to create an exchange moment also with me or with the artist. Same for the kids. It's important to have them after or before, like preparing to see something, or after seeing something, to be able to reflect on it physically or verbally. These are the things where I see my role as curator and as an artist. I mean, when I create things with dancers, we first of all create a common ground of what we want to point out or stress. Yeah.
So how do you think this, because preparing the audience to take in the work is very important, how it should be done? How do you think, especially with the children, because it's a different, a little bit more sensitive audience. So how do you think this preparing should be done?
Well, it depends on the piece which you want to present, because I had the experience now over 8 years, Purple is now 8 years old, that some pieces it makes more sense to have an idea of maybe the moving vocabulary or subject-wise and information beforehand in their body and in the mind, rather to others which makes more sense to have a mediation afterwards. So normally I discuss those things with artists or with companies which I invite. Some of them, they have already a mediation tool or framework of it. If not, we try to create something together, and if they are not up to create something, then I create it on my own, or with my team.
How do you feel the contact with audience and the themes changed throughout the years of you working with the festivals?
Well, as a curator, let's say, I don't stuck on subjects or so-called motto that I would say, well, I think whatever, topic X is really important, so let's make a festival and let's look for the pieces, works which are dealing with it. I believe that the contemporary artists, they call it contemporary, so it's up to date, and the issues or the things with what they are dealing is important enough. So of course I watch a lot of pieces, and at the end of the day, when it comes to decide what, who, and which kind of program, I see similarities, but for me it's also important aesthetic-wise to create a festival program which is really diverse. I mean, this word diverse, we use it so much, but it's important that, let's say, if a person comes every night and watch the shows, that it can be a surprise every night, and it's not like, oh, it looks the same or it's similar. Yeah, and the topics, they come really together. At the end, there is every time a kind of a relationship between them, but not like saying all 5 or 6 pieces now are about whatever, political freedom or so.
So for the last question, what do you wish there was more of in the dance creator community or in dance in general? or maybe there's something should be more of an audience. You know, what do you wish for?
I think in order to strengthen the community, as we all try everywhere, all over the world, it's important to not to have this feeling of competing with each other, rather than getting together and join the forces and to see what you can achieve together in the local, national, international. I would say it begins every time local, to think together how to achieve maybe more audience, or how to reach out to politicians, and not like everybody trying to do it on itself. I believe that it's much more powerful when we get together, we share it. We don't need to make the same thing or work the whole time together, but there is some issues which concerns everyone, creating artists. So in that sense, yeah, work together, think together.